Hello, hello, hello. And yes, I'm here again. Another live stream. Yeah, I'm kind of really liking these live streams. I find myself often doing the live stream a lot. Um, but I'm just doing it for the month of December. I'm guessing, like, if people still like it, I'll still do more stories, maybe once or twice a week or whatever. But just for December, I'll be doing a lot, you know. But for the most part, thank you guys for always showing up, and thank you guys for always showing love. I really appreciate that. Now today, I have a story. Um, I should wait for a few minutes. It's a bit soon before I jump into this story, and this story is just really all my stories based on facts, like really what's happening and stuff like that. Yeah, it happened like maybe a day or two ago. Um, yeah, and it's about the stimulus package. Um, many people really need it. Many people hope it was more than what was approved. There's a lot going on. So I'm sharing a story on a friend of mine. What happened? I'll just wait for a few minutes before I could jump into it. I have my tea here since I'm going to be here for a while sharing this story. Some of you guys do like my storytelling. I'm having some tea. Keep it hot. Keep it hot. Anyway, yeah, so I'm just waiting a couple minutes before I jump into the story about a friend of mine, and I'm not sure if what he's doing is the right thing, but as I share this story, you guys get to listen and you guys get to have an understanding what exactly this story is about for the most part. So, like always, I noticed a lot of people tune in. A lot of people are busy tonight. A lot's been going on for the most part. So, let me get this thing set up. I'm probably going to be here for a while. Hey Blair, happy to see you. You're here early. Really appreciate it. Appreciate the love like always. Thumbs up in everything that you do. Today I'm basically gonna share a story, as I said earlier, before you show up, about the stimulus package. Someone brought it to my attention. I really don't know what's going on. I don't focus on the news or focus on anything that's coming like for free to help the people or anything like that. Um, but however, I'm gonna share a story about that. Um, how I kind of like get the information on what's going on, and that we were supposed to be getting like half of what was promised kind of situation, and they agree upon. So that's pretty much what my story is gonna be about. What happened, what my friend said, and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm gonna jump into the story, but as I said, you guys are early. You guys can hang out for a little while, before I jump into this story, and you guys can get to enjoy. So it was nice seeing you, Blair. It's thank you. You show me over and over that you're good to me. You're a good friend. You're always giving me thumbs up, just always stopping by, and for that I really appreciate that. Yeah, I could jump into the story, but usually I wait for a few more people to tune in. When we have a few more people tune in, then I could get the story on the road, pretty much. Yeah, I see that there's a couple people here already, few people, um, but there's a lot of people on live stream tonight, so I understand if a lot of people don't make it tonight. But for whoever who decides to stop by to listen to my story, I really appreciate that. I know someone once says that they notice that whenever they visit my channel, I have this technique, which is not really a technique. It's just I just don't want to give away the story so soon. Like most people, they tune in because they want to hear the story, right? So after I share the story, and then pretty much that's it. Then I don't really have any much else to talk about. Maybe some chit chat or whatever. But the story is what people like really tune in for. I realize that a lot of people like stories, especially stories that base off real live event stuff that's going on right now. So my friend, check your phone. Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. I haven't checked it, but I will. Just been doing stuff today. Been, I don't even know. As I said, I'm doing the vacation thing, so I'm a little bit busy trying to figure out where to go, what to do. I might not go anywhere. Everyone trying to stay put. Family member wants me to stay. In my current location. No one wants to take a chance right now, so I might be still doing the isolation thing. Stay in my little place where I'm nice and safe and I'm not putting anyone at risk. What have been you up to? Listen, as I said, I just been busy, just all around, picking up stuff for family member. But turns out that those family members, they figure that it's not a good idea for me to stop by, especially with everything that's going on, especially with the job that I'm doing. And even though, I say, listen, I'm good, there's nothing wrong, but still, yeah, for the most part, people be like, nah, just stay where you are. If you don't live with the family member or whatever it is, it's sometimes they don't want you to, be around. Like if you're doing traveling to see family, and some people don't care while others care, so I'm not really. I don't know if I'm doing much traveling. I'm probably just gonna stay in my apartment, just chill, relax, maybe catch up on some Netflix, and maybe I could do some shopping. Pick up some stuff, that kind of situation. Still do my travel vlog. Um, but I could if I wanted to. I could just go, in any random places. I know it's like Christy is here. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate you listening. Yeah, as I said, I have a story to share today. Um, and if you familiar with my channel, you know that I always share, some kind of story. Um, on my live stream, it's about story. Yesterday I didn't even really share a story, just like some chit chats about what was happening, which was a huge event. Many people don't understand how huge it is, because many people don't look up in the stars and in the sky or whatever, at night just to see what's happening, So Christy, appreciate the love like always. You stopping by just to listen. I see, okay, a few people tuning in. Maybe soon I could start the story. Slim, I noticed that I see that you're here. Thank you for always showing up and being good. I really appreciate that. Thank everyone for like just giving me a thumbs up. Just showing some love. I just really appreciate that in general. Yeah, I should be able to start the story maybe in maybe a couple more minutes. I'm just gonna hang for a while. Like Slim, like what you been doing? Like how you spend your day? Is everything okay with you, family? I know Christmas is coming. Everybody's busy around this time. Yeah, so I'm good, and you? Yeah, I'm good. As I said, I've been staying busy. For the most part, I'm not really chilling with family or friends or anything like that. Um, just been hanging out. Probably gonna do some shopping. As I was saying earlier to Blair, I was like saying that right now I can't do too much. I mean, traveling, especially visiting, family and friends. Especially this virus thing. A lot of people are scared. They're not taking any chances, especially if you work in a hospital. They'd be like, listen, if you work in a hospital, we really don't want to be around you that much because it's easy for you to bring something home or bring something to a family member or a friend or whatever. So right now I just decided, I'm just gonna hang out and to spend some time, doing what I like to do, which is like YouTube, which is maybe a little bit of traveling. If I could shop, I could shop kind of situation. Yeah, just like simple stuff. So I kind of wrote down, what today's story is gonna be about. As I said, I'm just waiting a couple minutes to get into the story. A lot of people say that. As a matter of fact, I had a conversation with someone, and they noticed that it always, you know, for me it take a while for me to start sharing the story. I kind of like, like holding on to the story. I don't really want to let it out. People say, listen, they don't understand before starting the story. Like I'll be talking about the story, but not really sharing the story. Which people get anxious and be like, okay, when are you gonna talk about the story? I'm here to hear the story. I want to know what you're sharing today. What kind of story it is. But as if you see the title of this live stream, you kind of have an idea what it's about. It has to do with money. Probably has to do with a friend, and what the friend shared with me, and I'm changing stuff around, and I'm about to share it with you as well. Yeah, that's just the idea. That's what I've been doing for quite some time, and I guess a lot of people like that kind of stories, and it's not too dramatic. I do have other kinds of stories, but for now, I guess I could just keep sharing these kind of stories. It's not too, you know, um, it doesn't rated R or anything like that. It's like PG stuff. I try to share anything like so anyone could watch it and be like, oh, okay, or listen to it and not feel like I'm talking about something that's you know filled with drama. Like if you notice a lot for me, like I have friends when they do live streams. Sometimes they live stream, they talk about like what's going on and stuff like that. I don't really talk about that. My channel is more like kind of positive or share some kind of event that's happening kind of, but nothing about you know I would say the world of chaos. That's the word I should use. Some people don't like drama. So, but anyway, I know it's been taking me a while to start this story. I keep going around in circles, and you probably be like, "Listen, what are you waiting for to start this story?" Um, let me see. Hold on. Give me a minute. Okay, so I know I have the list somewhere, but anyway, I know what happens, so I don't really need a list. I could just jump into the story. Um, oh, my comments? No, I don't think it's my comments. So happy to see that everybody's all right. So maybe I could just jump into the story, so I don't have to be here waiting for everyone to tune in. Some people they just stop by for a minute just to see what's going on, and they kind of jump to other channels and stuff like that. So yeah, so maybe I need to jump into the story. It's already been a few minutes. Yeah, so I'm gonna be here for a bit, so might as well jump into the story, right? Okay, where can I start? Okay, like not too long ago, I think that's the best way to put it, because if I say it's like today, it might not be sounds as much as a story kind of situation. So I would have to say, okay, well, a few days ago, I'm relaxing in my apartment, and I heard the door knocking, and I said I was busy because I think I was like doing some YouTube editing or something like that. And the person was like, it's very important, it's good news, and the person was just like going at it. Today was a good day. We woke up. Yeah, okay, that's true. Yeah, so the person was like, he has good news, and he's happy. And he came to me. He was like, yeah, and was just watching the news, and just came over to say that, we have money on the way. They finally passed the stimulus, and it's gonna be in the mail pretty soon. At least now they agree and they sign. They come to some kind of agreement. So now he's saying, listen, now I have the money coming. So I was wondering if you could loan me like a few hundred so I can purchase a 65-inch television. Um, for me, I don't have a problem, you know, loaning a friend, who wants to, something important. But if you have a TV already and then you want to get a 65-inch because you know money is coming your way, now I'm kind of thinking about it. Now, he says that even though his TV is working fine, there's this particular one TV that he really wanted, and now he'll be able to get the TV because he knows that this money is coming. Now, the money, I don't know if the money is mailed already, for workers, because I think just workers or maybe people on unemployment who will receive this, especially people who are going through some hardship right now. A lot of people not working. A lot of people just, they really could need it. Even though personally I don't think it's enough, but some people will be like, you should grateful at least you're getting something. I was like, listen, you know what? For a lot of people that don't have job right now, that's not even going to help in any way where because the stimulus package, people think like even if it's a $1,200 that it's going to make a big difference. It's not going to make a big difference for people with family. Like if you have a family, it's not going to make a big difference. Even though they might think, okay, you get extra, depends on how much kids you have, but I don't think that's how it works. I think it's going mostly to people who work, like or maybe people who are laid off or whatever the situation might be. So he said that he needed $600 as a loan so he can go and purchase this TV. And when the check comes, thumbs up sign. Yeah, I know it. Sign it. So apparently now we are gonna get the check, of course. But what I'm saying is that for my particular situation, the friend came knocking saying that you know we had good news, which I didn't know what kind of good news he was talking about. But it turns out that he wanted me to loan him $600 so he can go and purchase a TV because he just saw on the news right there and then that okay, it was passed and it's approved, and then we're supposed to get the $600 in the mail. However, it's not here yet. So my thoughts on that was, why are you trying to get a loan now? And why can't you wait? I understand many people that's what they're gonna do. When they get this money, they're gonna shop and they're gonna purchase TV and buy boots and what I mean. Not everyone is gonna do the right thing, which is make sure you have enough food in the house. If you could put some on the light bill, put some on the light bill. Whatever you could put on the rent, you could put it on the rent, or even if you could put some on the mortgage, put some on the mortgage, because it's not gonna be enough for the rent. It's not gonna be enough for the mortgage. So, but it could be enough to buy some food. It could be so much to put some on the light bill. Depends on how much you guys use lights and stuff like that. So for the most part, I would say, someone approached me, you know, um, knocking on my door, asking for a loan of 600. I'm not saying that I can't give it, because of sure I could give him a loan. It's no problem, because he's a cool friend. But I said, you know what? Let me think about it. I think that's the thing, because for me, I don't want to be like mean. I don't want to rain on nobody's parade. If you want to do something, I don't want to say, oh, don't do this, because as long as you are not hurting anyone or hurting yourself, I would say go for it. That's just me. That's just my personality, because I've been through a lot, and I pretty much know like a lot. Like what's up? Like if you say what's up, I'm like, yeah, I know, I get it. So, but now I'm trying to do things different. I mean, this, especially this YouTube thing, this outlet. I get to talk. I get to share different kind of stories. You know, um, really, I don't really try to speak my mind, because if I speak my mind, maybe a lot of people might not agree. And yeah, sometimes, when you speak your mind, eventually someone will feel offended in some kind of way, and it might cause some problems. But anyway, I don't want to get into that. Let me get back to the story because I'm drifting from subject. Yeah, so, you know, I had the conversation with him on that, okay, I can give you the money, but I need some time to think about it. And he says that if I have the money, Why do I need to think about it? And I said, well, it's not that, it's $600. It's just the simple fact that you're already ready to get a loan because you just watch on the news that says that it's approved, and it's signed, and it should be mailed, you know, as soon as they get a chance to mail it out. And because you saw that on the news, automatically you're rushing to get a loan from someone so you could start spending money that you don't have already. Now, for me, I don't have problems with people doing that. Some people are just weird like that. They like to do things that for most people they'll be like, you know what, I don't understand it, I don't get it. But I'm big on, if it makes you happy, go for it. Just make sure you're not hurting anyone or hurting yourself, and I'm saying go for it, because maybe that's what life is about. You just got to be happy with whatever you can do. Like, as long as you can do something and whatever makes you comfortable. So maybe this guy purchasing a 65-inch, plasma flat stream, whatever it is, to put on his wall so he could watch his news or his game or whatever it is. I say go for it. There's nothing wrong with buying a new TV to put on your wall. Okay. I say TV is not a big issue, but there's nothing wrong with making yourself comfortable to have a big TV. Like, so I'm not saying that something is wrong with it. You can do it, especially if you can afford it. But the thought is, the reason why I decided to share this story is that, for me personally, I just don't believe that you should asking for loans knowing that you have money on the way. I believe that, especially if you want to purchase something, you should be able to wait. Oh, no, no, he's not married. He's a single person, single adult. I mean, you could call him veteran. Because they updating age. He's way older than I am, I should say. But as I told you guys, I have friends in different age groups. So yeah, it's the older dude, and but we are really cool. We get along just fine. It's just a simple fact that if you come to my door knocking, asking for loans, um, especially at nighttime, it might not be good. Let me see what Slim says. Slim says something. Yeah, Slim just says I have the right to think about it because it's my money. So you have to think before you decide to give somebody a loan, which does make sense, Slim. I understand what you're saying, but you know when you have a friend, Slim, and if your friend feels like, okay, this is important, this is something that he wants or she wants, sometimes you feel weird when you're not helping that person. Sometimes it could be even your sister, Slim. Like if your sister have any wants, like something that she really wants to get. So now she knows, okay, a check is coming, a check is on the way. Now she's thinking, okay, what can I do with this check? Okay, since the check is coming, you know what? I need to fix something on my car. She'll be like, okay, Slim, I know that you have some money put aside. Slim, let me just get $200. I want to go get some stuff for the kids. So if she say, okay, I want to get some stuff for the kids, you know that those are like your nieces and stuff. So sure, I'm thinking most likely you want to help to be like, okay, well, I'll loan you the $200, and as soon as you get this check, you'll be able to give it back to me or whatever. So I guess in some instances, I think it's okay to loan the person the money. You get what I'm saying, Slim? So it depends. So like if it was my brother, like my brother would call me up, oh listen, what I mean, if he's paying child support or something like that, and he called me up and he said, listen, I'm on some back child support. I really need to pay it. I have a deadline or whatever it is. But I need a loan for $200, and when this check comes, I'll be able to give it back to you. In that situation, oh yeah, I'll just issue it out and give it, no problem, because I know it's something that has to do with a deadline and a date or something like that. So of course you want to help out this person. Like when it has to do with kids, when it has to do with emergency. I see over 50s here listening to my story. I share a story all the time. Everybody's thinking about the stimulus. Yeah, so $600 is not a lot, as I was saying, over 50, but you just still have to appreciate the fact that, okay, well, something is coming in. You know what I mean? Over 50. So what I'm saying is that the person. Oh yeah, well, I don't know. Maybe this is something new. I'm over 50. If he wants to give like 2,000, um, maybe that's something new on the news. I never heard of this. As I said, I don't really watch much news. I'm always, what I mean, doing the YouTube thing, or maybe sometimes I'm doing the Netflix thing. So I'm not watching news as much. But usually the stories travel, and usually friends or family member they'll call me up. So I still get to hear about it either way. Even though sometimes I could watch. It depends on where I am. But yeah, I didn't know that. The president was thinking about giving more, which that would be easy. Actually, listen, for $2,000 over 50, I don't think that's still it's not a lot, especially for people who are not working. I would say people like over 50 if you're not working. I think 2,000 it could help. Okay, it could help you with the rent. It can help you get some food. What I mean, it can help you with maybe the light bill and stuff like that. But it's something that's not gonna last. You know what I mean? So it's not a big chunk, but it still will help. So you always have to be appreciative to the small things. Like, so if he's giving something like that, you'd be like, listen, you know what? I appreciate that, and I'll put it to use. For some people, they'll be able to save some of it, while others over 50, they won't be able to save anything at all. You know what I mean? But $2,000 is definitely a lot. For a lot of people. Well, yeah, yeah, definitely over 50. If it's 2,000, I'm sure many of us will be thrilled. We'll be happy. But what I'm saying is that depends on your family. Like over 50, if it's just you, and because all your kids are grown and nobody is with you, it's just you doing your own thing. You have to provide for yourself and stuff like that. Then most likely it should be okay if it's just you. But what about the people like that have families, like kids and all that stuff, like a single mom with like 5 kids or whatever? Like I would say 2,000 is not enough. So for like yeah, yeah. So hey, 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 okay, Yardy, big up yourself. So Ali K is in the house. Happy to see you. It's been a while. I didn't see you, my sister. I see you got the highlight on. Everybody, this is one of my friend. She's tuning in, showing some love from JA. She's from Jamaica. You show her some love. She's just here for a little bit, to show some love. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up since you're here. I call her Ali K. So she's here for a little bit. As I said, she's from the island. She's an island baby. Her channel, she pretty much talk about everything, health, makeup, name it. She's about anything. So my story today that I'm sharing is about Ali. Since you just came in, is about the stimulus check. Everyone who works, like myself and other people, they're entitled to get check, which is free money. But they agreed to give 600. But now I just learned from over 50 that they agreed to give over 2,000 or 2,000, which a lot of people will be happy with $2,000, because this is considered to be free money, right? Let me ask over 50, because you have a lot of information on this topic per se. Over 50, so do we have to pay back this $600 or $2,000 if we receive it, especially us people like me who works? Oh, okay, okay. You said okay. So basically, he wants to give 2,000, but they did not agree to give 2,000. They agreed to give 600. Am I right? Can you specify so I can know for sure over 50, because I know that you are. Oh, Blair, So I don't know if you know much information on if it's definitely gonna pass the 2000. Which, if they pass the 2000, it's not agreed yet. Okay, so if they were to sign and agree upon it, then a lot of people will be happy because $2,000 is a good chump change. You know, it's a good money for a lot of people. My question is over 50 because as I said, you have these information, you look it up, you stay on top of these things. But I want to know. So if we were to get this 600 or 2000, whichever they pass, um, do we have to pay it back? Because like for me, I work, so of course I pay taxes. Um, so I don't know if it's gonna be taken from my taxes or like what's the situation over 50 because since you are always on top of these things, so you have a good understanding of what's going on, and I just want to make sure that they're not giving us money and saying it's free money, but when we claim our tax return, they'll take it back. I'm not really sure. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate the thumbs up. I see a lot of people tuning in. Yes, appreciate everyone who's tuning in. Yeah, so I just need to know if it's something that we're gonna be paying back or not, because I'm not really sure about that part. Oh, thank you, my sister. Happy for the thumbs up. Let's see who's that. Suiting. Let's see. Oh, okay. So over 50 said that it won't count against us, so most likely we don't have to pay it back. So if that's the case, then I'm happy. I'm thrilled. Um, because first time around when the 1200 was given, a lot of people were saying that we need to pay it back. So if we don't have to pay this back, that's gonna be a big deal. A lot of people gonna be shopping like they did the first time. People was in Walmart buying all kinds of TVs and stuff like that. Yeah, Ali, I see you still here. Big up yourself. Don't know. Yeah. So what I'm saying, guys, is that people are talking about shopping. Because anytime it has to do with free money, once people get free money, I'm great. Miss you. Listen, it's been a while. I haven't seen you for a while, Ali. So happy that you can stop by in the live stream. Showing some love, much respect. So what I'm saying, guys, is for me and friends of mine, we already making um, plans for this money when it comes. Like, so most people right now, they're already thinking, okay, if I get this much, this is what I want to do. These are the bills I want to pay. Which I think is normal. But for some people, when they get this money, they're just gonna put it away to save. But I'm talking about the ones that right now they're backing some kind of bill. You want them to increase it to 2,000. Okay, tax free. Well, you know what, Blair? If that's the case and they really want to increase it to 2,000 tax free, I guarantee you the people will really love that. I'm paying rent. If anything. Listen, what I'm saying is that for everyone who's paying rent right now, okay, for everyone who's paying mortgage, now the 600, I'm saying it's okay money. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna say 600. Listen, $600 is a lot of money, okay, for a lot of people. But it depends on how much kids you have, if you're a single mom or whatever the situation is. If you're working two jobs or whatever, 600 might not be enough to take care of you and your kids and rent and food, and maybe if you have a vehicle, like, or maybe light bill, whatever. Because I'm sure a lot of people right now who's probably not working, they're probably way back. They owe a lot of money. You know what I mean? And when you are in debt, if you get like 600 or you get 2,000, I don't think it's really gonna help as much, but it will help. Oh, thank you, Shorty. I see that Shorty is here showing love. Appreciate you tuning in. Yeah, so today live stream we're talking about the stimulus package. Everybody's talking about it. A friend of mine came through. He want to get a loan. He asking me for $600, right? I don't know if I should give it to him or not because he's waiting on his check to come in. So he called me up. He said, "Listen, I'm coming over. I have good news." He show up at my apartment. Next thing you know, he's saying, "Listen, loan me $600. I need to go and get a flat screen TV." You're about my brother. The average person is. Oh, listen. That's what I'm talking about. You see, over 50, you pretty much on game. You know what's going on, so you understand that we're talking about money. We are talking about money. And if the president is given free money, or if he signs it and Congress agree, everyone agrees and say, okay, we're gonna pass it. Yeah, a lot of people are gonna be happy if it's 2,000. For me personally, I would be happy if it 2,000 because this kind of money, it's gonna help a lot of people in more than one ways, not just buying TVs, not just shopping or whatever it is, but it's really gonna help those people. I'm just hoping that. Oh, thank you, my friend. See a few people here. Thank you for the thumbs up. Appreciate the love. Yeah. So what I'm saying is that off top. What about the rest of your story? Yeah. I know off topic, but because a lot of people they focusing on the money, so I didn't get to finish the story. So basically, guys, over 50. I don't know where if you catch the story that I'm sharing today. But off the top, I'm gonna listen, Slim. I want to try to round it up. So basically, the story was about someone came over my apartment, knocked my door, saying, "Listen, I have some good news. We have good news." I didn't understand what the good news is really, but he said we have some good news. I said, "What's the good news?" He said that they come to agreement. They finally sign it, and we're about to get the check in the mail, $600. But you know what? I want to get a loan for $600 so I can purchase a flat screen TV. I told him, listen, I had to think about it. We was there talking for a while. Turns out that he felt some kind of way because I said I had to think about it. I said, listen, first of all, I don't think it's right for me to just give you $600 because you're saying that you have $600 coming. And yes, it says pass and sign. The bill is signed. So yeah, most likely the 600 will come in the mail, or for some people, maybe they sign up for direct deposit. However, they'll get this money. But what I'm saying is that I'm not saying that I don't have 600 to loan to this person. I could easily loan him 600 so they could, purchase this TV. I'm just saying that the story that I'm saying where I'm at right now is that I didn't feel comfortable loaning this person just off the fact that he's waiting on a check to arrive, so and then he could pay me. And I know he probably would pay me, but I just don't feel comfortable. That's why I had to think about it. I would hold till money. Yeah. Over 50, that's a smart thing to do. Whenever it has to do with money and friends and family, you just got to be careful what you do at all times because sometimes it doesn't work out as planned. Because in that situation, if you want to buy a flat screen TV, like most men, and yes, he's a single man. He's retired. Divorced and stuff like years ago. So he's just doing his thing on his own apartment, buy whatever he wants, travel where he just do whatever he wants because he's divorced long years ago. So what I'm saying is that I understand he wants comfort, so he always want a bigger TV. There's nothing wrong with having 65-inch TV. I think if you can afford it, you get it. But that's what he wants. He wants it to put on his wall, and he wants me to loan him $600. So my take to that is for everyone who's here on my live stream right now, whatever the situation is, if you have to go to a friend's house or a family house and say, listen, loan me $600 until this check comes in, because they already approve it. I want to use it, so I want to buy a flat screen TV so I can put on the wall. I say that doesn't make sense to me, because okay, the money is coming. Why can't you wait? Like what over 50 said. She said if it was her, she would definitely wait because the money is coming. And yes, you say you want to. There's nothing wrong with having a big TV, guys. I'm saying like for me, you see, I got like a small TV on this side, but I also have another TV on the other side. You know what I mean? This is just my vlogging area. But if I go more to the other side, then you'll see a different TV, different setup, and all that stuff. But the point is, what I'm making is that it shouldn't matter, like if you have a big TV or a small TV, as long as you have a TV and it works properly, I think it's okay. That's just the logic in my thinking, really. So I told him, you know what? Let me think about it. And Slim, to be honest, I don't think it's a good idea for me to loan anyone, you know, um, $600 when the reality is that they're going to get their $600 anyway. It might take a week or two. I don't know how long, but if I have to guess, it would be good if we would get that $2,000. But for me, I think that's just a distraction. I don't think they're gonna come to any agreement with that $2,000. It's just okay. He wants to do something, but most likely they will not agree upon it. If you notice right now, when it has to do with politics, both sides just like to clash. They don't know to come together as much and make things happen for the people. Because right now a lot of people they're the one who's being hurt. A lot of people they're the one who's dying every 5 minutes. So but they don't know how to come together to be like, okay, listen, you know what? We're gonna put our difference aside and we're just gonna make it work for the people. A lot of people not working, especially if you're a senior citizen, and you're not working anymore, they should definitely help you. Yeah, Ali. Yeah, I'm telling you, what's going on? I know you back in the islands, Ali, so you might not have to deal with what we're dealing here in the states, as they would say. But here in the states, it's like a lot of things that's happening that is just so strange that shouldn't be happening. But you know, when it comes to politicians, they don't know how to come together and take care of the people because right now the people are feeling it. A lot of people right now. I know friends, family member who are stressed in now or going through a lot because of everything that's happening. So the good thing is that on my side, all my families, my friends, you know, almost everyone is working. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate the love. Who's that? Lifestyle. Appreciate the thumbs up. Um, something here. Oh yeah, I didn't know, Ali. I didn't know that's the same thing down there. I haven't really talked to any of my family, but my parents they do. They talk all the time. But for me personally, I don't really talk that much to my relatives unless if they call me for whatever reason. Then we kind of figure that part out. But yeah, Ali, for the most part, I'm telling you, it's not easy. I guess it's not easy either way, because even over there in the islands, I heard you guys are having a lot of restrictions, like especially with travelers. Like if you want to go on vacation, they're giving us a hard time too. So I guess everywhere you go, there's a lot of strange things happening because of this virus thing. You can't say the name. You got to be careful when you travel. They're gonna quarantine you. Like if you were to travel to like the islands, Jamaica, wherever it is, they want to put you on quarantine. It's crazy. So a lot of people don't want to travel right now. Like even if I wanted to travel, I wanted to go to Jamaica, I would not, because they're gonna give you like a 14 days quarantine thing, and they're gonna watch you. They're gonna I think they're gonna live stream with you every few hours to make sure that you're home, or they'll send somebody at the house to check up on you to make sure that you stay on quarantine. Yeah, they're doing some wild stuff when you go on vacation. Because I have a few friends. Actually, I have friends that's on vacation right now. They went down to Jamaica to hang out and stuff, and they're on quarantine right now, even though they're not sick. But the thing is, that's just the system in the island. So everywhere, everyone is feeling it. Like Ali says, um, but for the most part, guys, I'm just saying that, I don't want to drift too far from the story, is that when it has to do with money, if signed by Trump, check will be something in January. Well, okay. So the thing is, in January, you know, Most of us will file for our tax return. Depends on the time that you get it. People get it January, some get it February. It's just different time. It depends on the company that you work for. Some people they give you early, some people give it to you late. So um, but the first thing first, you're gonna file for your tax, and then you have this extra check. So a lot of people might have some extra money to spend, especially if you're working and you have a lot of kids. You get to file for those kids, so you have a good chunk of change, I would say, coming your way. Hopefully you use that chunk of change the right way. Make sure you pay all your bills, make sure you're not back, make sure you have something saved aside. Okay, Blair, I got you. um Blair Blair said it's chocolate time because she didn't want me to forget, because she knows that sometimes I do forget, before you know it, because I only have a few more minutes here in the live stream, and then I have to go and say goodnight to you guys, because I only hang out with you every day on the live stream for like maybe 1 hour, sometimes half an hour. It depends, what's going on. But 1 hour is usually my goal, and everyone who tune in, they know usually I stay for my goal and I jump. But they reminded me that sharing chocolate taste testing every day is something that some people like. A lot of people like it. They want to see what kind of chocolate. Now, the thing is, I couldn't really find like pure chocolate, so I decided to get a couple mixed chocolate. I didn't have the time. Okay, I had to do rush. Whenever I'm rushing, I just pick something up. Like if it has chocolate in it, I'll pick it up. Now, this one per se, I never had it before, but I used to have this, like long ago, this chocolate mixed with peanut and stuff like that, because you know what? I like peanut a lot. And this, I best, most likely I could eat this one. A matter of fact, I think I'm probably gonna eat all of it tonight. Like, I'm be like, you know what? Whatever. I'm just gonna go for it. I don't know if you guys are familiar with this as much, but this was always my backup. Like, always. I would always walk around with it, always have in my car. Everywhere I go, I would have one of this with me. So I picked out a couple of them. I just never had this one before. So tonight, let me turn it around so you can see it. So tonight, this is what I'm going to try for the first time. So I don't know if you ever had this before. Let me know. So I'm a big fan of Snicker bar. Like, okay, if I could change my channel and every single day or every single upload is me doing taste testing with Snickers, I would definitely do it. You know what I mean? I hopefully I would get a sponsor, and I would get in mad paper just for sponsor, because I could eat this all day. Like all day I can eat these kind of bars, these guys. So it's my favorite, and for some reason I could never say no. Hey Christy, I see Christy's here. Thank you for showing up. You kind of missed the story because I had to jump to chocolate taste testing, which this is not all chocolate. It's kind of mixed. Oh, you love chocolate? Ali K says she loves chocolate. Um, yeah, I'm a chocolate dude. I always like dark chocolate, so I always have dark chocolate around at any given time. I mean, I'm always having. That's what I snack on, and dark chocolate is very good for you guys. I was listening. I never like. Oh, okay. You was listening to the story. Okay, yeah, because I was just talking about the stimulus package. Everybody's it's kind of like hyper, and they really want like whatever is coming their way. If it's $600, if it's $2,000, if it's free money, and if the government is giving you free money, I would say to take it. But for those who are expecting it, I don't think it's a good idea to expect. If you get it, you'll be like, okay, thank you, appreciate it. But otherwise, don't expect stuff like, yes, this is my money, I pay taxes. No, those kind of mentality is never good mentality. I believe that we should always work. and not depend on the government. Like so I know some people don't have choice. Like one of my sister here, she depend on, like, okay, I had friends, and even family member who at point, I don't want to put their stuff out there, but there was on food stamp, because a lot of people, they really need food stamps. So that's a big deal. So getting free food, especially when you don't have a job, is a big deal. Also, I have family member that's on, is it Section 8? I don't really know it, but also they're getting help from the government, basically. Um, and I'm kind of weird on the fence when it has to do with getting help in general. I would say it depends on the situation. If you're disabled, go for it. You should be able to get food stamps. You're supposed to get money, Medicaid, all that stuff. You should be taken care of. If you're a citizen, senior citizen, um, over 65, whatever it is, you should be able to get help, whether it's food stamp. Oh yeah, by the way, like in Pennsylvania, I don't think they do it in New Jersey, and they also do it in New York. Yeah, yeah, okay, over 50, she's doing her food stamp thing, which is really good because um first of all, over 50, I just must say, even though you're a grandma, you don't look like a grandma. You look pretty sturdy, pretty strong, like, you know what I mean? So that's the good thing, and that's a blessing. Hopefully you take care of that I think you eat a lot of tomatoes and stuff like that, and I know tomatoes is very good for you. You try to eat healthy. And the good thing with food stamps, over 50, since you're using it, I would say the good thing is that when you go shopping with it, you can get organic stuff. You can get whatever you want. So you can get the healthy stuff. The only problem is, I really 29, bro. Well, it's good. It's good. That's what I'm talking about. Like for me, even though, I mean, I'm in my 40s, I do feel like I'm in my 20s. You know what I mean? So it depends. How, like, it's how you feel. So I know when I'm 50, I'm gonna feel like I'm in my 30s. So for me, it's still okay. Either way you look at it. You know what I mean? So most of us have the genes. So I guess over 50, you got the same gene that I got. I call it they call it, like, I don't know if I should say that, but anyway, it's just a gene that's saying that certain people with certain skin tone, it doesn't crack. It doesn't crack, meaning as you get older, you still have that fresh look, that young look. Like people will see you and be like, "How old are you?" kind of situation. Like even right now, if I were to visit my high school, like because I've been out of school, high school for like what, almost 30 years, so it's like long time. But if I go right now, they'll probably ask me, like, you know what I mean, like, do you go to school here, kind of situation. I don't know. I'm just guessing. No, I'm just playing. So okay. I got the chocolate coming, Blair. I know Blair. She keep reminding me about chocolate because she knows that I only have like a few more minutes here on the live stream. But since people tuning in, I just kind of get overwhelmed, chit chatting and stuff. But anyway, I would say it. Don't crack. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, you're right. I didn't want to say that. But I was saying that a certain skin tone don't crack. But you could say it's over 50 because you do look like that. Like when I see your skin, reminds me of me. So I'm just saying that we both have that genetics. I think that's what it is. That genetics. So we look really really young. So even though you're a grandma, I must say that you really look good for a grandma. And by all means, over 50, I think if you are a grandma, and you're not working, you should be able to get some kind of assistance from, you know what I mean, the government, like especially if you don't have any retirement plan or, you know, any kind of financial aid coming in. So, oh, you see, that's what I'm talking about. So you wouldn't believe. So basically, for me, I look 20 years younger. That's crazy, right? So what I'm saying is that a lot of people, they be like, no, no way. And you know what the crazy thing is? Over 50, if you see my dad, you could be like, oh, okay, now I see where he get it from. So you'll understand. But like if you see me, you'll be like, nah, I don't believe it. But when you see my dad, you'll be like, oh, okay, now I get it, because he has that young look as well, even though he's like pretty much in the senior citizen age. You know what I mean? So, but for the most part, I'm about to jump into this snack. You know, every night I'm doing, chocolate taste testing. I just never had this one before. So I think I was driving and I just stopped at maybe a Wawa or maybe a Quick Check. I don't know where I stopped, but I stopped there and be like, okay, I needed chocolate because I didn't have any at home. And I just real quick just pick up a couple stuff. That's what I'm about to share with you, chocolate taste testing. And today is Snicker. I don't know if you guys ever had Snicker before, but I've been having Snickers since I was young. Like when I was in school, kind of young, Snicker was always my backup snack because I don't really eat certain things. I'm like really picky ever since I was young. So I always like this, and it pretty much stopped the hungers. It if you're feeling a little bit peckish or whatever, you would go for that. So that's what I'm going for today. So Snicker is good. So I guess you had it before. I know it's a little bit hard to open. So hold on. Oh wow! See, I told you I never seen this one before. Look, have you guys ever tried this one? I never had it before. But anyway, I'm about to see what it tastes like. Yeah, this is a Snicker bar. So this is the first time. It's actually white chocolate. So it's the first time for me. So I had to try it to see what it tastes like. So eating with Fifi's here, people. Eating with Fifi, she's really cool. She always show me love. So eating with Fifi, pretty much I'm trying like this white chocolate Snicker bar. I never tried it before. I seen it. I just picked it up. Since every night I'm doing the chocolate taste testing. So let's go, Fifi. I know Fifi, she like to eat like me. So, we always try to eat every chance we get. Especially eating something real good. So here goes. Actually, it's pretty good, guys. Look at this. Check this out. Wow. This is actually pretty good. So, as I said earlier, I would definitely do like taste testing with Snicker bar like every single day. If they have a different kind of Snickers and whatever. I'm a big fan of the Snicker company. Not really sure who made it. But I kind of like, I gain weight. Oh, yeah? Well, I don't eat chocolate every day. Thank everyone for giving me the thumbs up. You guys know I'm here every day sharing stories for a little while. Oh, so yeah. So what basically, I don't usually do this, but since Blair is requesting, oh Blair, so she's requesting for me to eat the chocolate because I have a routine here on my channel. Okay, all my live streams every night. I'm here 1 hour. I'm pretty much having like a couple more minutes to go before I have to get off. But she requested for me to eat the Snicker bar since I'm a big fan of Snicker bar. Yes, Blair. That's what I didn't want to say. I didn't want to say that word that don't crack, the skin tone don't crack kind of situation. A lot of people might not like that the way you say it. So that's what I'm saying. So even though it might be true, a lot of people don't like it when you say it. So for me, I try not to say it. because they say now you're trying to separate stuff, so. But yeah, the facts is the facts, the reality is the reality. Everybody know that. It's been like that since day one. um but anyway, Blair, I'm gonna do it for you, okay? So yeah, as I said, eating chocolate is good, so I'm gonna go for it, okay? So you guys get to watch me enjoying Snicker bar. I never really. This is the first time I'm doing this, guys. Oh man, finger licking good, guys. Mm. Woo! This chocolate right here is so good. Unbelievable. As I said, this is the first time I'm actually trying this white Snicker bar, but it's really good, guys. Oh man. I have some tea with me. I'm kind of like a tea guy, so it makes sense. I never had chocolate and tea before. I don't even know if it goes together, but however, guys, I'm here. This is what I do. Randomly, chocolate. Well, the thing is, Blair, I know we probably have different time zones, so you probably could snack on some stuff. I would say at this particular time, it's good to snack on fruits. It's good for, well, if you're not allergic to nuts and stuff like that, it's good. And have some tea, maybe decaf. Well, over here it's 11:18 p.m. So in New Jersey, as I just said, it's 11:18. Oh man, I'm really going hard today, guys. So you guys get to watch me eat like, I think it's like 2 Snicker bar. That makes one big one, and I'm eating all of it. I usually don't do this. I'm just doing it for today. I don't think I'll ever be able to do it again, but as I said, I would really like a sponsorship for the Snicker company. I don't know who made it, but this one here is finger licking good. So I just want to say shout out to the Sneaker company, to these Snicker bars. Well, I wasn't really hungry or anything like that, but still, I'm just saying it's really good. They did a good job with this one. I usually have the regular one, but I never had the white one before, so it's the first time. That's why I picked it up. I just wanted to try it, and I must say it's pretty good. Let me see what's going on. What Blair says. Yeah, Blair said I look like I'm in my 20s. Oh, come on. You're making me blush, man. You know? Believe it or not, right here, I dye these right here. All this right here is white. So what I do is, it's called Just for Men, and I use it to darken it up. Like right now, you can see it coming back because it happens so quick. I don't know if I washed it out or whatever, but all this is already getting white. Right here is already white, so I try to blend it out, and I use like hair dye. So for me, what I'm saying, okay, you're 49, but the thing is, what I'm saying, I'm in my 40s, but I also I'm getting a lot of gray hair, so I find myself have to use like the products to blend it out, so it does. I don't look as old. I know my skin is good, but what I'm saying is that it shows. Right? So I can't walk around all this be white and all this be white. You know, somebody gonna know that something is up. Like, yo, how comes you have all them white here? You know, your beard is all white, and the side of you. You know, that's how you know you're getting. And I got some white spots all over. So I just dye the whole thing. I use just for men on the beard, the side. So I'm good. You know, I don't know. Maybe it's the early thing, but even though my skin looks really good, I eat well. I drink a lot of water. I do a lot of running. You know, try to exercise, stay healthy. You know, so what you guys seeing is genetics plus someone who takes care of their skin. You know what I mean? So when you do that kind of stuff, you invest in your body, you will see the result. Like let's say Christine, what did she say? So Christy, she says she's 49, but she don't look like 49s. You know what I mean? She probably got that good genetics. However, sometimes depends on your body size, then you know you might see your age. You know what I mean? So if you like a skinny person, you eat healthy and you exercise, you might see the person to be younger. But if the person's on the heavier side, they might look a little bit older. I don't know why is that, but that's how it is. So if I was heavier, you guys would have seen me look a little bit older. But because I'm on the slim side, because you know I work out, I try to stay slim, and I don't eat meat. I'm doing the vegan stuff, but I changed from vegan now since the whole Christmas thing. I'm doing more like a vegetarian diet, you know. So I guess I'm giving the vegan world a break, and now I'm more to the vegetarian kind of world. So I'm doing the vegetarian now for a little while. I could always go back to being a vegan. You know, I could switch it up. So for me, it's not really a big deal. But from day one, I've been doing the vegetarian thing, you know, for many years now. But I started out eating meat, as you guys are aware. Started out eating like, you know, chicken, beef, and all that stuff. And I just slowly cut out everything. I cut out chicken only. So, Ali K, are you a vegetarian? Do you eat like ital food? You know, like stew peas with no pork in it, no oxtail in it, just peas. I don't know if you know how to make that, but you know, I eat that a lot. Stew peas, guys. I don't know if you guys are aware of that. In Jamaica, they make a lot of vegetarian people, right? So especially Rastafarian guys, they make something called stew peas, but there's no meat in it. It's like they use like the kidney beans. You know, they use like the regular vegetables, like you know, onions and scallions and thyme and all the good stuff you put into it. You make it like you cook like a meat, but there's no meat in it. You put some they call them spinners, which is some dumplings. Yes, I am, but I eat chicken. I'm trying to cut out. Well, the thing is, Ali, let me see what. Hold on, Ali. There's a lot of comments coming in. I can't even read all of them. Hold on, brother. You can email the company. Oh, listen. Over 50. I would like to get a sponsorship from Snickers. You know, and for them to pay me something. You know what I mean? I could sponsor their whatever they have. I don't know if they only have these kind of like Snicker bars, but I'm willing to share everything, and I could team up with other YouTubers, and we could do it together, and we could make this thing a big thing, a big deal. A matter of fact, all my friends here, as I said, like if I were to get a sponsorship right now from any company, like all my friends who's always here supporting my channel, watching my channel, I would definitely try to include you guys, because I know from day one that, listen, these are the people that ride with me. These are the people that support me. I write the theme. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that's the bottom line. We all need to work together, especially as small YouTubers. If we help each other, And if one of us get like a sponsorship, trust me, we could make it. It's not hard to make. To make it, you just need a team, and the team work with you. You work with the team, and then eventually, okay, there's this YouTuber. It said, read the comment again. Okay, let me read the comment again. There's so much. There's a lot of comments, so sometimes I just kind of like hit it real quick. Um, where did you said read the comment again? Let me get to over 50. Whether you email a company, tell them you want to do a review of your channel, ID for products, they receive, and send them the video. Just wait. Oh, okay. I didn't know you could do that. Now I finished. So okay, that's actually a good idea. I can like look it up and see. Maybe I could contact them and send them the video and let them know that listen, I'm a big fan of this particular Snicker bar, and I would try to do a review on other Snicker bars, which I think that would be a really good thing to do. And if they give me the okay and they want to sponsor me, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to say. That I would like to work with other small YouTubers, and this is how you make it. But you have to have a team of YouTubers that work with you. You know what I mean? Like YouTubers that's cool with you, that be like, you know what, I like this guy, and you know what, I'm gonna work with him. And that's how you build your team. You have to first like the person, like what they do, and then you create a tool. Let me see what Ali said. Marvelous, right there. Yeah, actually, Ali, you also said the same thing. Over 50 said the same thing. She said I could contact the company, maybe even send them the video, me taste testing their products and saying how much it's good, and maybe to see where it can go from there. Maybe I could, do a review on other, sneaker bar. A matter of fact, I could also do a small video just for, not necessarily live stream, because live stream is kind of long, but I could make a video just on the review on several Snicker bar, not just this one. You know what I mean? Just several of them, because since they're my favorite or whatever, I definitely could do that, and maybe I could send it to them and see, if I get a reaction. And if I get a reaction, I'll be really happy. But I wouldn't forget. Host, brother. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That listen, first of all, over 50, what you're giving me right now is good idea. You know what I mean? I need ideas, and if we're able to get these sponsorship, because you know what, some sponsorship companies, they're just looking for a face, and I'm hoping that I could be that face. That they could use on the side. I know they have other people. I know they have celebrities and all that stuff, but to use somebody who's regular, like a regular guy, to be like, okay, you know what, just a regular guy. This is what he's doing. He has a platform. Let's use him and see what happens. And then next thing you know it, that's how you take your channel to the next level. What I'm just saying is that for all the YouTubers that support me right now, I don't forget small ones. You know what I mean? People that been there with me from day one. Like for me, I'm not the type that's gonna be like, okay, next thing you know it, I'm doing big things, and I completely forget. You know what I mean? You got people like Slim, like always be here, over 50, Blair. You know what I mean? It's a list of name, Christy. All the people, I can't even say all the names. It's like a long list of people, Shorty, all of them, that tune in every day. Just they roll with me. They like what I'm doing. They give me the time. You know what I mean? So I'm always, I eat Linton. Oh, okay. Listen, first of all, I think Linton is considered as protein. So whether it's chickpeas, string beans, lima beans, black beans, there's so many different kinds of beans and peas. You know what I mean? The point is, all of those things consider as protein, and some of them also like carbs as well. And so if you're doing vegetarian diet, any guy, guys, I think that's always a good idea to look towards some kind of beans from protein. But there's nothing wrong with eating meat, guys. You just have to make sure that you eat meat in moderation. That's the key. Like I never, like would say to anyone, listen, just just don't eat meat, cut out meat, because some people, they need meat. You know what I mean? Especially if you're like anemic or whatever it is. Depends on what your genetic makeup is going on with, because everybody's genetic makeup is different. Different things are happening. The body need different things. You got some people need iron, some people need calcium, some people need vitamin D. You know what I mean? Everybody, like, some people, they short something. So certain things you could get from meat. You know what I mean? And it might be harder to get it from plant based. Like, for instance, you know what I mean? Like, everybody know that if you need omega 3, you got to eat, like, like salmon and one of them stuff. You know what I mean? So what I'm saying, depends on what you need. Maybe that's what you need to eat to build up, certain things in your body. Like right now, I already said to everyone, all my friends, I already let them know. Listen, I said, listen, you need, like, make sure you get your calcium up right now, especially we in this. Oh, there's a news. Hold up, wait. Somebody said something. Let me check it. Give me a minute, Blair. Blair says on news alert, Trump says he may not sign the bill without change the stimulus package. You see, well, Blair, that's what we was talking about. If the president, whatever he decide to do, I think we should just go with it. He's the president, so we can't really just completely be against him. At the end of the day, you just read it on my newsfeed. Oh yeah, what I'm saying is that, but it's always good though. Right now, as I said, they're not agreeing. What did Grandma say? What did Grandma say? Who's Grandma? There's a lot of stuff I'm missing. A lot of everything goes by so fast. Who is here? Let's see. Hello. Right. I'm missing some stuff, guys. Hold on. Let me go back to see what I missed. Um, Sign the bill without changing. Yeah, I'm still here, but um, so listen, guys. I don't know if you're connected with Ali. Make sure you connect with Ali. Show her some love because she's still here. I know most of you probably connected with Christy already. She's always here anyway. She's pretty cool. But Ali, she's not here all the time, so make sure you show her some love. She's pretty cool anyway. All the way from the islands. She's the island baby, by the way. Um, and just like Christy, she's also an island baby. Let me see. Yeah, but I think she's Hawaii. So one, Christy is from Hawaii, and Ali, she's from Jamaica. So let me see who else we have here. There's so much stuff. Hold up. What did I say? Grandma. Blair, 50 things incoming tomorrow. Watch replay. Okay, Slim's help. Shout out. Okay, all right. Basically, that was my convo. Grandma said, no, what I said. But, oh, okay. Yeah. I remember you said that already. Blair was just giving me basically what they just said. But I know usually over 50, you're on top of that because you're trying to make sure that whatever money that's coming through, whatever is gonna pass, make sure the thing is that you guys have to look at, which is a good thing. Either way, whether they pass the amount of $600 or the amount of $2,000, I think for the most part, most people will be happy. Like even for me personally, I'll be really happy with whatever they give me, because at the end of the day, they're the ones who making these choices, decisions on how much to give. But I'm saying that make sure that when this comes, I'll be able to spend it wisely. Pay the bills that really need paying. Um, I'll be lucky if I'll be able to save any, but for the most part, I'm gonna try to do some kind of saving or maybe even some kind of investing. Allocate what allocate said. Slim, I always. Sweets. Okay, so I don't know. So Slim and Blair, I don't know if you're connected with Ali. You know, she's still here. Over 50. I know you connect with everyone as well. You know, make sure you show, you know, people's love, because not everyone show up every day. So even if it's one person, like if you get one good, you know, supporter, you know what I mean, like, you know, for over 50, like if you get one good person to come to your channel, show you love all the time, that actually means a lot. I could not comment. Let's see YouTube issue, but I found out I can comment today. Well, the thing is, usually I don't see you. You know, so you know, and the thing is, I haven't really seen any of your comments, so I don't know what's going on, because usually you would always comment when I'm doing my traveling. Lately, I'm not doing much traveling because this whole thing that's going on. But yeah, usually I would travel and you would always come through. A lot of people I don't really see. I don't really know what's going on. This is mad funny. What's mad? So Slim, what's mad funny? Apparently something is going on, which I don't know. There's something, a lot of stuff going by so fast. Let me see what Slim's talking about. Are you talking about me, Slim? I don't even know what's going on. I'm told you right now. I'm trying to figure out who's talking to who. Listen, I'm not as like good as I should be with the live stream, okay, Slim. So you got to give me, like, bear with me a little bit. So eventually, only in time, I'll be able to be a little bit better at what I'm doing with the live stream thing. But for now, yeah, I'm missing a lot of things. I'm going back. I'm trying to do it good. Yep, you don't know. Blair talking. Yeah, I know. So I'm saying a lot of things going by and it's going over my head. Like, you know, I'm jumping from comments to comments. I'm trying to get everyone and get an idea what everyone is talking about. It's like basically a lot, which is good. It's good to see everybody's communicating, everybody's talking. It's not like, you know, oh, just quiet, because some live stream is just quiet. Nobody's saying anything. So the fact that you guys are connecting with each other, showing each other love, and you guys are still here. And by the way, you guys already know, Blair, Slim, that I've been here way over my scheduled timing. It's just because, you know, I get hyper. Maybe it's all this chocolate that I just had, you know. So I'm getting super hyper. That's what Blair would say. Never heard of chocolate and tea, but I'm having it anyway. Yes. Okay, Blair says she make veggie dish. So Blair, I'm just wondering, like, okay, I know you eat meat and all that stuff, but what kind of vegetarian stuff that you make? Like, what do you make that you could say, okay, this is vegetarian? I'm not even gonna say about the vegan stuff, but I'm just talking about vegetarian. Like, what do you use to make your vegetarian stuff? You know, because I know Slim, you know, she probably eats a lot of meat and stuff like that. You know, so I'm just saying, like, so Blair, for you, what kind of vegetarian stuff you like? Because I eat a lot of vegetarian all the time. So for me, it's pretty much normal. You know, morning, evening, and night vegetarian stuff. So, and I'm still surviving, and I don't have no issues. So apparently, I'm doing something right, and I drink a lot of tea. I stopped drinking coffee too. I don't drink coffee anymore. But now that I'm eating all this chocolate, I'll definitely be up for a while. So I'm probably gonna watch some Netflix. I can watch Netflix on this TV since it's here right now. Let me see if I could back it up. Hold on. So what did you say? Netflix. Trying to figure this out. Okay, so I'm probably gonna want put some Netflix on before I. What's going on? Somebody saying something? Okay, I just set that up for later. Let me see what's going on. What did I miss? Joe, this is a good live stream. He can show the chat down. I forget. Do to show flow. Let me see. I just found John. Listen, I just before I go, as I said, you guys know I'm not usually here this long, so I just want to make sure that you guys connected before. I say good night to everyone who show up, who show me love. Tonight live stream was a little bit busy. It's not always this busy, usually it's a little bit quiet. But everyone who show up, everyone who show me love, I really appreciate everyone to tune in. So I guess depends on the story that I'm sharing. Some people tune in, talk much about it. Money is always a big issue. People like to talk about money, so that's what today's live stream was mainly about. The stimulus package. So yeah, so over 50. I know you're still here. You could just maybe if you have any more information on what's going on, don't be afraid to share it with me. Actually, I'm about to be over. Check out your channel. Leave a comment so you could re-comment when you get any updates on what's going on. Usually way ahead of everything that's going on, so appreciate that. Oh yeah, I know. Listen, for me, I know it's almost 12. It's 11:41. And you guys know usually 11 o'clock, that's it, I'm off. But today I don't know what's going on. We're still going, which I get it. I understand what you're saying, okay? Drink some water. Yeah, I think that's what I need, because you say I'm hyper, right? The tea and all that chocolate. Blair, I guess that was your idea, right? Yes, as I said, over 50. Just keep me posted with what's going on. I'm gonna be over there on your channel in a little bit anyway. And comment, and maybe you could share whatever you have, so we could do the information thing. Just say marvelous. Drink some water. Yeah, so I'm gonna be up for a while. So I just want to say, yeah, everyone who tune in, thank you guys. Just want to say, have a good night. I've been here way longer than I usually are, and I'm gonna be here every day. So, yeah, I feel a little bit lightheaded. All that chocolate, man. Maybe I do need some water, right, Blair? So, so Christy, have a good night. And Slim, say good night to the chat. Blair, say good night to the chat. Say good night to everyone. Blair, over 50, you can say good night to the chat, because everyone, I'm about to um, sign out. So I just want everybody to say good night. Be safe like always. And I'll see you tomorrow again with another live stream. Hopefully everybody thumbs up before you guys out. So guys, take care of yourself, and I will see you I would say tomorrow, same time. So good night, guys. Be safe. And yeah, definitely I'm gonna get some rest. Probably gonna watch some TV before. Um, and Blair, you're really funny today. They say you cannot read and talk. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm doing. I'm doing the multitasking thing. I'm like, I'm on here and I'm on here, like and this is going so fast, and there's too much stuff going for me. And yeah, Blair, I might not be like you and Slim, but it's hard for me. I have to figure out what's going on to say you cannot read and talk at the same time. We got you, bro. Continue talking. Yeah, I know. You're right. So for me, everything that I'm talking about, once I start reading about it, I'm already I forget what I was about to say. Then I have to tweet. It's just a lot going on. So I'm really grateful for Slim and Blair, because you guys, pretty much have my back with everything that's going on. Also over 50, So yeah, all you guys that are here, you guys are helping me out so much, because reading and sharing what I want to share, it's not easy, but I'm doing it. So as I said, guys, have a good night. Thank you guys for tuning in. And I know I'm not sure when over 50 when you're gonna be on live stream again, but I think the last time I missed your live stream, I guess is a timing difference going on. I don't even remember if I get your notification. So, but I always try to do the replay thing, over 50. So have a good night, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm surprised that I'm still here, which is weird. Almost 12, unbelievable. Anyway, guys, enjoy, stay safe. Blair, Slim, thank you guys. You guys are good moderator. You guys hold it down. Over 50, you always been good to me. Stay safe.